It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Whole damn team tired.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. From the gun, Goldstein. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they'll look at 3rd down. That's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to draw that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one brought in by Jefferson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Nice play right there to stop him on the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14.
Oh, my God. The whole team getting hurt.
A pretty decent game.
What the hell? A whole team getting hurt.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made by Slayton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Now the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead in 7.
How is country? How is this nigga on fire? He ain't caught a pass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Everybody getting hurt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming in.
That is terrible.
They kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Goldstein. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
That nigga ain't got Derrick Henry.
Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh.
And now off to the races down the right side.
That's my fault.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
A big play there on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
That's why we got you, Jacobs.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Our score after 1. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Going right side, he finds Slayton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Sam off. 80 weapon. Check three. Score.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Oh, goodness. That nigga, that's the nigga that wasn't upgrading anyway. Get out of there. You ain't coming back. We ain't resigning you or nothing. You out of here.
The kickoff
Nice, but I got to take country out there.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Oh, that should have been a
about
fumble.
the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Goldstein. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Fighting his way through contact. And they get him down to 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And
we stout. We stout. Give what I want you to give.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We stout, baby.
And to give this time to the tailback.
You give what I want you to. Come on, red wine.
Eagle territory. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
That shit dead.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage.
That replay shit is dead.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down
You are that, Koko.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
And again this time to the tailback. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. This is going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Should have went on and kicked the field.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Operating from the gun, Goldstein. And down inside the 15 he goes. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's
I
going
only
to
got
bring
one
up 2nd and 11.
timeout.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goldstein to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And that is incomplete. Pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the
And they put passes on there.
4th down coming up.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
You should see the comments on here. You should see how they're doing the multiplier.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Back to throw. Goldstein. Flush to his right. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a good turnover. His guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Complete, Jefferson to target. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Hook up of 15 yards there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jenkins.
That's what we got you for, baby.
The ground just shy of midfield.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. He'll wind up losing.
Oh, he want to play.
There,
he want to play now.
But defensively on the previous play,
Okay.
They gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
Oh, country! Come on, country!
About a couple of leaps backwards after that play. They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Why is my play not in there, though? That's crazy. How they take that out? How did they take that play out?
We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Wow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
How did they take my play out, though? What the hell happened with that?
and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and
just
forced
disappeared.
the incompletion.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take it in short, steady bursts.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's into the hands of Edwards.
You better not have got that.
Depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
That's crazy.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Nigga pissing me off with that pass, dude.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Send him again. This what we got you for, baby. Come on, Jacob.
And he's not even
What's
able to
that?
get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's country.
Inside the 5. It's a big play.
Let me introduce
Amazingly, because of how
myself.
far they had to go. They're still looking at a 2nd down here.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the
Come on,
danger
baby.
zone when you decide to blitz it, because
Got to hit
if
that
he's able
hole
to
better
diagnose
than
he's
that.
on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on second down, Goldstein.
Oh.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Wide open.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
Come here.
Comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for a sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Koko, kick the ball,
Try and
brother.
throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down there by Julian Love. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
That's what we got you for.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
My new theme music.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned them 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the
devil is alive.
EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Devil is alive.
Goldstein got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, Goldstein. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Hands it off out of the game. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut in.
Devil is alive.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're looking at a
bitch, I'm the truth.
here if they can hold on. They'll begin on the ground.
Come on, you got to make that block.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over in his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
With the Rico.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
That's some nigga shit.
Lawrence will throw.
Introduce him to yourself, country.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Devil is alive.
Nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Eagles on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Lawrence. And it will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
This nigga want to blitz me every down. Cut it out, Coco. I'm trying to do some stuff here, baby. Stop blitzing me. I'm going to make you pay like this. The devil is alive. Oh, shit.
As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goldstein. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Devil's alive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goldstein throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the gun, he'll
I keep forgetting he's going to run that damn play.
He's got the first down inside the 10.
I keep forgetting he's going to run that play.
Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now. Okay, get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire. But at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
It's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Jefferson. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Got a man, Slayton. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before they get inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold-up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now Lawrence. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. That ball caught by Slayton. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Picked off right around the 43, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They can't convert, and they turn it over.
Oh, that was 4th down?
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big gain there for the Bills. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. One final shot.
Oh, not
to
this
throw.
one.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.